My name is my name. My name is Daniel. Daniel. Yeah, I am. Those little things that makes up the moments. Those little things that makes you feel like a child. You just want to be free. You just want to float. So basically, that's how I define my happiness. It fluctuates depending on my mood, so I can't rate it for you. Sometimes I can be super overhead and I switch and I get back to it. So it depends. I can't rate it because these little moments they just happen. I might see kids playing football and it brings back memories and uh-huh. Men are designed to be lonely. I don't think men are designed to be lonely because I've interacted with a lot of older people and I get to understand that men are designed to be lonely. But it takes intentionality for men to actually express themselves and meet people. But our design we want to be in our cave, we want to be in our solemn states. I wouldn't say I'm lonely per se, but there are some very lonely moments I crave for and I intentionally have. So it's just that thing, it's in your nature to be lonely at times. Your thoughts, your projects, things you want to do, how you see life. You just want to be in that cave. You just rethink to like I'll just put it like it's a point for you to renew yourself. So for men, it's part of our design. There's no good man. You just do things the way you think suits you and doesn't affect the next person. Because in general, whatever you do in life, it tends to affect a side and please another side. So for me, I don't see it as a way to rate anybody as good. But for the fact that you are doing what you're doing and it doesn't affect the people around you negatively, then that's cool. That's what I feel like you are good. Because for one, whatever statements you make, or for anything you see it as, it will always affect both sides, either positively or negatively. So just take the risks. Just do whatever you know it's worthy of doing. Just take risks. Just go out there, explore yourself, and always stand for what's right. I think that's the best way because growing up to this point, I see things that I didn't do, and I wish I had done them. But at this point, I'm still doing some because life is still like I'm alive and I still have the opportunity to explore. And I don't want to keep growing up and looking backwards and saying, there were things I would have done that I didn't do. So if you see anything that is worth it, you see anything that you know it's good and you have the idea, you have the ability to go for it, just do it. It fails, it fails. If you succeed, you succeed. It fails, you learn. And that's how life is. So, first off, family, just that's the core. Family always get your back. Then friends, then football, then those little wins. Like for instance, in my own field, facing all the challenges and everything, but you're still here, you're still doing your program, you're still reaching out to people, and you're still seeing them happy, and you know how far you have gone. Basically, not only the monetary aspects, but in terms of bringing hope, succor, comfort, reassurance to people. It's a very, very great thing because going out there, you meet people like, oh, are you the guy? You say, yeah. I say, wow, man, I love you for what you do and the rest. It gives you this blow like, oh, somebody's actually reaching out to you. So those are the things that actually gets me happy. Family, ball, I reach out from people out there that I've helped or reached out to because of my job and what I do. So that's it. I don't have room to rest. because I grew up in a very, very tough environment, not like in the house or out there. You go to play street football, you do the whole running around, you ride tire and they clip you, needs to pull you down. And when you fail, when you fall, people laugh at you and you get up. So growing up with that mindset, I know whenever I fail, I just have to gather myself up. I know I'll have to nurse it, but in the process of nursing, I'm also rising. So basically, there are sometimes you fail and you fear to try again, but I find myself getting back to it. There is no room for resting. There is no room for weakness. There's no room for crying or weeping whenever you fail. You just hit it hard. And as a man, you tell yourself, man, be a man. Then you get up to it. Because failure is just part of it. It's for people who don't really understand that failure is a process. Like I use this analogy or this example to always give myself that push back up when I look at kids, because I love children a lot. I love kids a lot. When I look at them when they're trying to walk, you see them fall and they rise up. You see them fall and they rise up. You see that beauty of them trying to stand with shaky legs and the rest. So it reminds me of the whole failing experience. When you fail, just like kids, you get back to it. It gives you this whole, like, there is hope and you're walking towards the right direction. So that's it. Yes, whenever I fail, I go back to family. I play football. Most of the things I love doing. I play football. I play video game. I talk to my friend. I tell him. I explain everything. Or I talk to my brother. See how it happened. Or I did this thing I don't want. He will now say, okay, fine. You would have done it this way. Or why don't you try this other way, or why don't you use this approach? So it gives me a bigger picture of everything. Can I get back like, oh, I didn't see this one? So it's just like, you failed because you did not check it through this route. So I get back to it through that point. So because they'll tell you, oh, more you try, even though as you fail, you really try. So just try see how where you go fix them. All those words, they are just like bonus for me to like, it gets fire up.